Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Paracetamol, creating multiple streams of income. So here's another one, right? So what I'm doing is I'm using a rake, I'm using a weed whacker, and I'm using, wait a minute, and I'm using these snips. Wait a minute, there they go, these snips, okay? And this whole tree, this whole fence line had grass on it, had everything, weed, all kind of shit in it, man, all kind of stuff, dog. And understand when you're doing this work, the rats love living in this stuff. They love pooping in it, pissing in it, all that shit, dog. So usually I wear a mask, right? I don't have my mask on today, but I usually wear it. I didn't think it was going to be as bad, but yeah, I'm about to go put it on. It's a mask that I have, an oxygen mask that I use because that rat piss and poop, man, that stuff will have you choking. It'll have your eyes burning, all kind of stuff, dog. And you don't be knowing what be running through this stuff. Mongooses, foxes, all, and they pee and all, and they hide and they live and they burrow and all this stuff, dog. So make sure you wear some clothes that you don't really care about. You know, don't be coming outside with no Air Force Ones on doing this shit. Okay? So yeah, creating multiple streams of income, Doug. Get up off your ass, autochtons. Get up off your ass, Moors. Stop infesting, stop eradicating your own people with drugs and fentanyl and all this shit, man. Stop killing each other, Doug. Taking hits. Understand that guy that you taking the hit for got a mother. Understand that guy you taking the hit for got children. Come on, man. What are we doing, yo? We already under war. We already under attack. Doom Diversus, 1452. We still in it. Read it. Doom Diversus. After you read that, read the American Holocaust. And you'll understand what I'm talking about. With 60 million of us were killed behind diseases that they brought from Europe and the Spanish. Because there were two invasions. You got the Spanish invasion and you got the European invasion, right? Yeah. So know who you are, man. Get up off your ass, bro. Stop killing each other, man. And do some work, Doug. When you see, I take care, mama. I take care of the earth. I feel like this. I'm a priest king, right? I'm a high priest if I knew I'm a more, okay? So yeah, this is what we do, Doug. This is what we do. We work. You can't sit on YouTube all day, Hassan Campbell, or whoever y'all are. All y'all want to do is get pretty and get in front of a camera, and that's it. Can you use a hammer, Hassan, and the rest of y'all, Charleston White, all y'all? You know what I mean? All y'all want to do is be pretty and sit in front of a camera all day long. What's going to happen if YouTube shut down? Can you use a weed whacker? Can you use a basic shit like a lawnmower? Can you use those? Half of y'all can't. I'm quite sure Hassan Campbell don't know how to use a pipe wrench. What's the difference between channel locks and a pipe wrench? Yeah. So learn this stuff, man. Learn this stuff. Because you know we got another Moment 91. Read between the lines. Certain things we can't say on these social media sites. Or another Moment 91 get ready to come through. All you gotta do is have your frequency up. All you gotta do is keep your body clean, and you won't succumb to that shit. I don't subscribe to that shit because my frequency too high, and I know the truth about Moment 91. Moment 91, and also the cupcake, what we call The thing they put in your arm, they've been putting in people's arm. That shit is liquid lava. First of all, you got to go through a 10-year process, like an experimental process, before you give that shit to people. They didn't do no test on that shit. Foul cheesy, what we call them. You know what I mean? Because you got to watch what you say on these social medias, right? If you say certain names, bro, they will shut your channel down. Yeah, I done said names about different certain people and got strikes just for mentioning their names. So we got to talk in code. You know what I mean? Our Algonquin, our Ebonics, the way that we talk. Like, everybody don't talk like us. Everybody in the world want to be us in America, because they know that this is the real promised land. All right? So tighten up, y'all. I love y'all, man. That's the only reason why I do this stuff, man. I do this stuff because it's a lot of brothers out here that they want to be the man so bad that they won't teach nobody nothing, Doug. Because they want to have everything. Bro, I got 100 houses and I ain't gonna teach nobody how to get them. I was talking to a dude the other day. I went to school with. He's 50-something years old. So he's trying to explain to me why brothers don't teach each other. He said, yo, it's like having a plug. If you had the plug, would you share the plug and let everybody else, you know what I mean, get my... What? You 50 years old still talking about a plug? 40, 50 years old still talking about a plug? Come on, Doug. By that time, you should have, you know, step to the next level. You shouldn't be out here still uh, uh, feeding poison to your own people, Doug. Come on, man. We gotta wake up, yo. And we killing each other, man. We already got neo-Nazis out here trying to rid of us. We got the government trying to rid us. We got white supremacy trying. I'm not racist, okay? I'm not racist, but I love my people. So I'm talking to my people, okay? We're being invaded right now also. If y'all ain't paying attention, y'all better pay attention. These gualas, they the ones, how you can't speak the language, but you know, you riding around with business trucks and, yo, all the foreigners own everything. They own all the 7-Elevens. They own all the Shell gas stations. They own all the gas stations. Why? Why is it that we're not being taught these things in school? We're not being taught what's the difference between an LLC and an S Corp and a C Corp. What's a sole proprietor? Like, how do you write a business plan? How do you get grants? How do you get contracts, right? They don't teach us none of that stuff. They prepared us for the workforce. They did not prepare us to be business owners. So I raised my frequency during COVID. And bro, I've always been like this. My dad, shouts to my dad, Dr. Paris McGee Bay. Yeah, my dad taught me business young. He owned a rebar company when I was 16, 17. My dad, yeah, he's still doing this thing. Now, he doesn't have the rebar company anymore, but he's still involved in his businesses. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all I'm doing is what dad showed me young. You know what I'm saying? He put a certain he dropped some jewels on me, and in the beginning I didn't listen. I was too young to really understand, right, what he really was saying. My dad was talking nationality back when I was a kid. I mean, tie yourself to a nation. If you don't, you will be erased from the history books. Because understand this, black, Negro, colored, that shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. You gotta tie yourself to a nation. Nationality. What's the order of the day? Nationality. All right, so I'm gone, y'all. It's Paris the Moore, creating multiple streams of income, man. Stand by. Got a whole bunch more coming to you. It's a new channel. Get over to my Paris the Moore channel, learn a little bit of history. Shouts to PNF, D Calico for getting his 1,000 subs. Shouts to Asid Ducateers. Shouts to Dr. Lemel Bay. Shouts to Crumb TV. Shouts to all the Moors out there, man. Shouts to all of y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Stay focused. Stay strong. Keep doing what you're doing, dog. Keep doing what you're doing. And try to create some type of generational wealth for your great grandson. And I ain't talking about giving them tennis shoes and shit. I'm talking about land, property, business, money. Leave them something. You're not going to be here forever. Set them up so they don't have to go through the shit that we had to learn the hard way. Right? So peace. I love y'all. Pass the more. Create multiple streams of income.